Yeah, g'day guys. Today we're going to put the tank and the pump into the trailer. Let's get into it. Here we go. Found a new use for the crane. Do some whacking.
Someone said it's a tiny deck.
Bit of a tight budget on this one. Doesn't that look nice? Floor's in. Interior is painted. Sounds kind of funny, interior. Yeah, so I've just put a row of screws along the back to hold the back, because sure enough that's where it's going to lift, if it ever is. And I'll put the two big anchor points to hold the tank frame and everything down. And I've put a little bit of colour on the wheels, which I did off camera. And I did the front sort of bits, I don't know, would you call it bits? You could probably stand on it. It's a standing platform. Nah, it's not a standing platform. Let's call it, tell us in the comments what we should call this little platform at the front. I've kind of made it just for stuff. Like you might put bolts or bits or, I don't know, maybe the jockey wheel. Oh yeah, the jockey wheel. Made the clamp and everything, and I've got this old thing. Oh, here it is there. It come off the arc. It's pretty primitive. Actually, it's kind of funny. That's the brand of it. It's arc. So I'll just chuck that on as needed. Just got to make a little bolt and a wing nut on there. But the trailer itself, it's kind of done. Looks really good. So now I'll get the old tank frame and the pump unit and put it on. Here we go. Well, doesn't that look like it's supposed to be there? Fits nicely. Fits very nicely. Oh, that's really good. Really happy with that. So now all I got to do is a bit of plumbing, and then the trailer's kind of ready to go. I've got a pile of fittings. I'm hoping that I've got all of the ones that I need. There is quite a few that are a bit of a muck around to go from there to there to there to there and out to there. So hang in there and we'll see if we can get it together, eh? Here we go. You'd think out of all of these fittings that I've got and connections, I'd have enough to do what I need here. But no, there's two little fittings I'm short of, two fittings I don't have. So I've gone and ordered them through eBay. The links will be down in the description, so if you want to purchase anything like that, same with the pump down in the description. And I'll see if I can find one for a hose reel. The link down in the description as well. So anyway, so I have to sidetrack and do something else for the moment. So I'm going to go and start the access for the trailer down at the dam. So we'll wander down there and have a bit of a look-see, and we'll start getting into that. I'll take the digger down there and we'll get some holes dug and posts and a little retaining wall and a ramp and get the hose around. So we'll get into that, and I'll see you down at the dam. Here we go. So here we are down near the dam. Well, this is one of the dams that I've got. And I've already got a line in the water. It's a 40mm poly with a foot valve on it. It's tied to a bit of rope on the other side. And it goes up here, just with a fitting on the end. So the plan is to make the little access point about here somewhere. I'll put a couple of rocks on the ground. That's where I'm going to start drilling. So got the tractor with a bunch of tools, and I've got the digger with the auger on it. So let's get into that. I'll set this camera up and we'll get into it. Here we go. Well, that's that boring job done. All the holes are done, nice and deep. I don't know if you guys were looking, but when I was doing the drilling, I had to have it on an angle because the slope of the ground, it's about 15 degrees down the hill, and towards us it's about 20 degrees. So I've got two angles to contend with to try and make these posts relatively straight. Actually, we want them to lean inwards on that side, and on this one we want it to lean forward. So if there's any movement in the soil and so forth. So in the future, as the soil settles on this ramp, as you'll sort of see, there'll be a bit of weight behind it, a couple of loads of dirt behind there. The post leaning in towards it will certainly help for its longevity of it. Anyway, let's get some posts in the highway. Here we go. that's all screwed on. Man, it's hot here today. So they're all in place. I've just got to cut the tops off these two, the white post, that one there, and that other back one, and then it'll all look sort of fairly even. Plenty of room to put a couple of loads of dirt. Now, it doesn't look much like that, but hang on, let's just get around the other side of this fence. Well, that doesn't look too bad, except for the white post. Looks like logs-ish, sort of. Some of that there. All those gaps will just fill up with dirt, so there's no issues there. It's just to retain a little bit of dirt. You can sort of see the slope of the ground that I'm trying to work with. So let's get the camera set up over there. Oh, there it is, tripod set up. So I'll get a couple of loads of dirt in. I'll cut the tops of those posts off first. Hang on, here we go. what do you just think? That should keep any stuff out. Like the water will be right up to there. Like at the moment the water's down to here. So that'll keep the water in the line, if you understand what I mean. So when we draw on it, it's only got that little bit there to draw up. So what do you think of my notching with the chainsaw? Pretty cool, eh? It was mainly because I didn't have screws long enough, so if I didn't put that there, did the same with these couple, just notched off the end when required. Pretty neat with a chainsaw. Yeah. See what I mean by the gravel? It just sort of falls under there. It'll settle out a little bit when there's a bit of weather. But that's nice and level. So guys, all we got left to do now is the couple of fittings on the old pump unit, and once that's done we'll get it down into place and we'll be able to use it as required. Hopefully never. So if you like this video, give us a bit of love and click down there, and certainly put a comment down. We've got one more video to go in this series, and it'll actually be the test run on something. We're going to light something up. So we'll light something up and give it a test run and then go from there. So guys, if you haven't already, subscribed and click the notification bell, then you'll be able to catch up on all the latest videos that I do. We've got a great new series coming up in a few weeks time, so you don't want to miss out on that. Anyway guys, catch you later, eh? See ya.